Okay, I'm back. This is episode 2 of 7 Days to Die with Wilvin. And as you can see, we're here at the base, or I cleared it out. Looks like there's another zombie up in my area, so let's get rid of that first before I venture in. Okay, one of the first things of business is clear out this area so I can see where they are. Where are you? There you are. Let's see. Can I get a headshot? Good. Okay. So let's go inside. One of the things these outposts have, or overlook, or whatever you want to call them, is each one of them does have a gun chest. So I know. Yep, right there. So let's see if we have something else that we can kill the zombies with. Okay, so we got one of the better shotguns. Well, there's two types of shotguns, well, two that I know of. There's this one and a sawed-off. This one, I think is a little bit better. It's a little more accurate. The other one does more damage, but you have to be relatively close for it to do any good. But this one is pretty decent. Not a lot of ammo though. A hunting rifle is good. Not great, but it's good for the distance. And then we got a pistol, which I'll probably just scrap down. Oh, I always do that. Hit the wrong button. So nothing in there. So, as I said, I'm going to be using this as a base. I might as well just take this out. I can use these as storage. So, nothing there. A little water. I was kind of low on water. Yeah, water is not that hard to come by. Medicine. Kind of hoping I was. Oh, looks like I'll have to fix that. The medicine cabinets usually either have bandages, painkillers, or antibiotics. Bandages will heal you a bit, but they're good if you're bleeding. Painkillers recover a little bit of health. The antibiotics, sometimes when the zombies get you, they'll infect you, and that can cause. Never gotten to the end stages, but I'm sure it's not all that fun. But it cures you of that. And the cabinets usually have food. The sinks don't. The sinks might have food, but they might have scrap. Typically the cabinets will, if they have anything in them that's food or water, occasionally you'll find other things. Empty jars. I don't really need empty jars right now. I already checked that. So, not much loot in this one. What was that? I think it was a deer. Yeah, it must have went off whatever it was. Let's check the roof. I heard a zombie. Go to the roof. This place doesn't really have much on the roof, but we can always see what's up here. Not too bad. Yeah, air conditioners usually have the pipes or the scrap. Okay, so let's just go back down. And the ladders right there. Okay. Yeah, my game plan, and this won't be my permanent base, but it's be my temporary one. I'll probably make a base up on that hill, but I'll need a lot of resources. So one of the first things I'll do is clear out everything that's surrounding this base, just so it's easier to see what's going on, and fix up the space so it's not as vulnerable. But what's the time? It's if you'll notice in the upper left hand side, it'll tell you what day and the time. I still got a lot of time because it doesn't start getting dark until about they use military time, so about 20:30 it starts getting bad. So in the way the settings I have the short nights, which is 20% of the time, so it's longer days. And then once you get to a certain time, I think around midnight, it like speeds time up. You can't actually sleep in the game, but it kind of does a quick time. So let's, first thing I should do is put the bedroll down. The only purpose this is if you die, it'll respawn you back to here. Well, you can either pick spawn on bedroll or spawn near. Spawn near will probably somewhere in the general vicinity you'll spawn. So if the zombies got in here and they're all over the place and I die, it won't spawn me right next to where they all are. I can spawn like over there, like say by that rock. But if there is none, or if I'm out in the wilderness someplace and a zombie dog kills me or something, I can have it to spawn, respawn me right there. One of the things, if you die, there's settings that you can either have it drop your backpack. So you can either have it drop a backpack with all this stuff, or you can have it drop your tool belt, which is pretty much your hotbar. But you can't have it, but whichever one you pick for it to drop, all you'll have when you respawn is what's the opposite. So say I pick this one, the backpack to drop, I'll have everything in my hotbar, but I won't have this. It doesn't go away. It's wherever you die, it just sits there, which is kind of handy. It's not like other games where you die, all your stuff gets thrown everywhere, and you have to get back within a certain amount of time. This one's pretty generous. I mean, you just have to get back to where you were. So where I'm at, there's a few cabins further down. These are all cabins. That's a farm. That one has dogs, so I might hold off a bit before I attack that. But I will get these three. And I think that's a church, but the church really doesn't have much in it. I do that again. For some reason, I always hit the inventory. let's see, how much? I got a few bullets. Excuse me. So what I'll do is I'll go down here because I need to stock up on water and food. And one of the other things is these yellow flowers are really, that's another reason I like picking this area, is because they're abundant. And you can brew these with your water once you have enough water, and it makes like a super like a tea. They call it goldenrod tea, but it almost totally will fill up your stamina. Not quite full, but I mean it's better than water. You have to drink several waters to fill it up, whereas this one, if you're near empty, 2 will fill it completely up, whereas with water it takes quite a few. Okay, so we've got one there. Well, how did I miss you? God, I'm a horrible aim. Normally I get them right away. Okay. And try to... Oh, there's quite a few over here. Okay, we got a nurse. Let's try. She typically has the health stuff. And she didn't that time, but come on. Get him. Come on. For some reason, I'm not having any luck with aiming. If you're gonna loot the zombies, you pretty much have to do it relatively quickly because they despawn kind of quickly. Zombie in there is not too happy. Yep, see, like that one I didn't get to in time. It despawned. Okay. So, any crawlers? Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, it's funny, it calls it a nude walker and it has underwear on. Not that I'd actually want to see a naked zombie. Oh, chainsaw. Where? I hear you. Where are you? Must be a crawler. Where? Oh, I'm going in its direction. Paper, that's good for bullets. Okay, let's see what's in the car. Oh, I already checked the car, duh. Got the chainsaw, which I've actually never looted a chainsaw, so I don't even know if I need fuel. So, water. I don't know why I ever checked the ovens because there's usually never anything in them. It's rare that you find anything in the ovens or the fridges. So yeah, let's just really don't want. Actually, I probably should. The empty jars you can. Oh, well, sorry about that. Hit the wrong mouse key. I can go down to the lake and get water. You can't really drink. You can drink it, but it can make you sick. You have to cook it up. So water is actually easier to find in loots than what it was. But I want to make up a bunch of that goldenrod tea. So why am I not finding food? Probably have to go back to the cabin and empty out some of this stuff. Oh, there's a few there. You can make food if you go hunting and a few other things. Beakers. Yeah, I'll take them. They're kind of rare to find. Oh, good, some ammo. Don't have space. And don't have space. So let's craft some of this stuff down. Some of these things you can craft down to make scrap. Like I can put this stuff in for brass. Anything else has brass. So let's craft that. And let's craft some iron down. Yeah, I don't really use the pistol, so I usually craft those down. What else do I have? Why am I not seeing anything? Oh, I can craft that down. Okay. But I do want to pick that one up. Okay, there wasn't much in this one, so let me go back up to our base. Or did I check that? I don't remember. Yeah, I checked it. And just deposit some of this junk. Because I got 2 more houses I want to look at. And I probably, before I hit the next 2, I probably should craft up a few more crossbow bolts. Come on. So go up here. And for now, I'm just going to throw them into the gun chest. Everything. Okay, so let's just excuse me. Just throw all this stuff in here for right now. Especially the stuff I don't need. Don't need coal right now. Don't need seeds. I'm not gonna use you guys yet, so I'll just throw these in. Don't need that. I might keep that because I'll put you in there, yeah. Okay, I don't need you guys. I don't need you right now. I'm keeping the food right now because when I get the other ones, I'll have more food and it's just easier. Oh, here, I'll trade. You can go there. And same thing with the painkillers. Did it again. As much as I play this game, you'd think I would know better. So I just need to get some rocks. Yeah, I'll just pick that up. Kind of boring. Until I can get a pickaxe, it takes quite a while with this stone axe. So I'll just pick up many of these as I can get. Plus I need to clean up this area, so so let's get you. But yeah, this game is quite a fun. It's got a really big area and a lot of cool buildings you can explore. Mostly it's like little houses and stuff, but there's a factory that's pretty good size that you can explore. There's a school. It's pretty good size. Not much loot in it, but it's kind of cool. There's a police station that has one of the most annoying zombies, the police zombie, which I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's kind of like the spitter zombies kind of thing in Left 4 Dead. I haven't really played Left 4 Dead much, but I know there's one that pukes, and that's pretty much what the police zombies in this game do, is they throw up. And they cause a lot of damage, and they're not super hard to kill, but they're one of the more tougher ones to kill. So let's get this one and then see how many rocks I have. So, but yeah, there's quite a few places to explore. Not everything looks the same. I mean, some of the when you get to the houses, some of the houses all kind of look the same. There's one section, the southern part of the map, little development. I think they're supposed to be kind of like mobile homes. They don't really look like it, but they're kind of the same kind of style as a mobile home. All of those buildings look the same. And then the houses, I mean, it's pretty alpha. I mean, there can only be so many models. It's not like it's a huge team of hundreds of people working on this game. So, let's go there. Sharp stones. So yeah, a few of the houses kind of look a lot alike, but I mean, for the most part, a lot of the buildings are completely different. There's a few of these kind of buildings. I've only seen 2 so far, but I haven't explored everything in the map. There's this one, and then there's one in the burnt area that's kind of adjacent to this. So yeah, but as we go through the series, you'll see a lot of the buildings. So are we done with those? Yep. So let's make some bolts. You and you. Okay, well, while those are crafting, maybe, oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to dump off some of this stuff. So, you. Since right now I don't need more feathers, I'll put that there. I will use this torch I accidentally made. It's good to light up your areas. And during the day, the zombies won't spawn too much. Or at least I've never had them spawn during the day. But I have played this at night and didn't have the building I was in lit up as much as I thought I did. And I had zombies spawn literally right in front of me. Kind of startled me, so he got a few whacks on me before I can get my weapon out. So let's put you there. Go like that. Okay, so let's go. Probably this episode we'll clear up those last 2 cabins, and then I'll call it for this episode. I might off camera clean up the area around our base, because I don't want to film that because it's kind of boring. Well, boring to watch. But there's a few ways to get rid of trees relatively quickly. And I'll probably show that in the next episode. Okay, that's the house we just did. So then we got this one. This one's not that big, but don't know how many zombies. Okay, I don't know why that zombie decided to go that way. Oh, there's a fatty. They take quite a bit, unless you can get a headshot. If you don't get the headshot on those ones, they take a few hits before you can get them. Pretty much anything, a headshot will get them almost immediately. Well, I hear something. Is it a crawler? Oh, yeah, it was a crawler. Ah, dang it. So, yep, dang it, nothing in there. I don't think there's much in this cabin. Yeah, because this is just your basic, but let's just see what's in here. I'll leave those in there. You can scrap those down. They give you quite a bit of scrap. Yeah, actually, I will take them. I don't have a full inventory right yet. Okay. So yeah, let's just. I'm gonna put the cat food back. Sometimes you'll get cat food or dog food. In a pinch, they will fill up your hunger, but them and chili makes your. It says flatulence, but it's mainly it makes your belly grumble and. Oops. Oh, as you can see, I'm almost out of food and water, so it gave me damage. So I better fill that back up. Some foods, when you eat them, this one doesn't. This one kind of fills up both the food and the water. Which food is more for health, and water is more for stamina. Soups will fill up a little bit on both, but some of them, like this one, if you'll see it says hydration -10, it'll take away some of your water. Same thing with the salmon, takes a little bit away. Tuna, but soup will fill up both of them. And there's a few foods that won't take away. It'll fill you, but it won't take away your water. So for right now, I'll just do soup. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much. Okay. Did I already open that? Okay, so we just got one more cabin to. Oh, I didn't check the car. I'll check that before I run over to the other one. So yeah, we'll just get that other cabin cleared out and looted, and then I'll head back towards the base, and then we'll call it this episode. But let's just get this one done. Or maybe I'll just clear it out. Yeah, I'll do both. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Yes. The one thing about this game that I don't understand is why they have to make the female zombies into sexy zombies. If you notice, all of them are scantily, have not much on, and oops, I didn't think she was that close. Oh, really? And big breast. So, but yeah, kind of, how many nurses have you ever seen wearing an outfit like that? Really? Oh, I see two fat boys. So, got rid of that one. And get rid of this one. Let's see if I can get him. Okay. So I hear something. There you are. Yeah, I knew I heard you. Yeah, I hate these things because they're hard to see and they don't show up on the mini-map. So it shows there's another. Why? Oh, there you are. Yeah, you thought you were going to hide. Oh, really? Eh, that was my fault. I hit too soon. Okay, so let's quickly just see what we can find. Not too bad. So I think there's a gun safe in this one. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do for this episode is just see what's in here. Come back later, maybe off camera, and loot the rest of it while I'm cleaning up that area up there. But at least want to get the good ones on camera. Oh, Magnum parts, cool. Otherwise, not much. Most of those weapons I'll just scrap down because I have all of them. The Magnum parts, the 44 Magnum in this game, well, you first have to find the book that shows you how to make one. But most of the parts you can only find in like the safes. To this point, I've never actually made one, so I would assume it's a really good weapon. It's just one that I think I've gotten all the parts before, but I think the handle, I could never find the handle for it, so I never actually made it before a new version came out. And like I said, usually when a new version comes out, I restart the game because it can have little bugs if you don't. So yeah, let's just get back up here real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna look through that stuff. Come on. Do. Come on. Oh. I was going in the wrong direction. Well, not really the wrong direction. I noticed I was getting close to the burn area, which I might show you that real quick. If you can see on the mini-map, I'm in a dark green area and I'm getting close to a gray area. That's one of the other biomes, which this one was one where a major fire, I would assume a major fire went through it, so everything's kind of burnt out. But this one area kind of sucks too, because the zombies aren't too bad, but it has a higher percentage of dogs, and the dogs are annoying. When I go to the barn, I can show you, because they run and they're hard to target, especially when they get really close to you, and so they're a pain to kill. A few times I've died. Most of the times I've died in this game is from the dogs. So let's just get in here and okay, back to home base. So just wrap up here. As I said, between this episode and next, I'll probably clean up, get rid of all these trees, chop them down, and bushes and the grass, and maybe mine a few things, and then get a few resources going, because It helps especially before nighttime, because then um, usually at night you're stuck in there. You have to board everything up, minimal light so the zombies won't be attracted. But it's kind of boring at nighttime. But during the morning when you come back out and you want to snipe off the stragglers that are still around, it's easier if you have a good view of what's around you. Right now, this base has just way too many trees blocking my view. So yeah, so next episode I'll have this all cleared out, and we can go on, maybe do a little bit more exploring, maybe show a little bit more crafting. There's a few things between this episode and next I'll probably make, but I'll also make a forge and a campfire, and maybe brew up some water and tea. But at least on camera I'll do another one just to show you, unless you don't want it. But I won't go overboard. I'll get my supplies brought back up. So for now, this is Wilvin signing off, and I hope you all have a really good day. Bye.